Hello again, this is LA Diecast, and in this video it's kind of a follow-up to the last video. In the last video I showed you some of the cars I got in a lot that were really not in great shape and some of the plans that I had to restore them. This video is the uplifting conclusion to that video, in that we're going to look at the cars I restored from that case. And I'll have some images that I'll show with this as I go along. But there's four cars. There's this Lamborghini. What kind of Lamb is the Countach? I think it's a Countach. Lamborghini Countach. This Volkswagen. What's his name? He's a Volkswagen. Should have remembered that. This guy is the Blue Shark. He's now the Copper Shark. And then this guy is the Formula, what is he? Formula One. And they all kind of went different routes. This one had some, well, here, let's move some of these aside and we'll take a look at each one. This guy had some paint damage. Some big chips of paint were missing out of him. But other than that, not really a problem. There was still part of his sticker. And I have another one of these, so I was able to restore his graphics. You can see he rolls just fine. He rolls actually real straight, which is one of the things that I have trouble with with axles, is getting him to roll straight. But he's in great shape now. So all I needed to do with this guy is we cleaned up his wheels, and I painted over enough of the silver on it to get him back to what they kind of used to look like. The little dude was he white? He was white. I believe he was white, but he needed some cleaning up. The engine had some scrapes on the top, which I painted over. I also straightened these exhaust pipes enough to get them back to normal. And then I painted it a copper instead of a blue, mainly just because I have one of these and it's blue, and I figured if I'm restoring it, I'll just color it something different. I also copied the graphic. I intentionally flipped the graphic around. It used to be 86, now it's 98. But I did that. I just figured since this is a clone of it. And I did that with clear Tampo paper. I should have used the white-backed water slide paper. Would have looked better. I figured that out after I did it. But I also, for the first time, used... Let me get the name of it here. Just a second. I'll show you. I used some of this stuff as the final finish on it, and that's what gave me its luster. So it kind of gives it a satin finish. And that floor acrylic is the Pledge Floor Care. They call it something different. It's Pledge Floor Care, but it's with, you got to get it with Future Shine, because the Future Shine is evidently something very dangerous and poisonous, and that's why they don't really sell it in the stores much. But you can buy it through Amazon. You can find the link on my Facebook page for that also. So this car, and the windshield I cleaned up with, just a sec, get that too. For you guys, it's really super nice. Make some see-through, and you'll see in the picture of this guy was in sad shape. So that's one of them. Next one's the IndyCar, and this one, his front axle is just a wee bit off. Doesn't quite catch the ground unless I push down a little bit. But this one's originally yellow. It was like a canary bright yellow. Originally it was kind of like that yellow, and I colored it a duller yellow. I also put a flame tampo on the side. I kind of wish I hadn't done the flame tampo. I think it makes it look a little too heavy. But this guy didn't take too much effort. His windshield. Sorry about that. I had a call that came in. But as I mentioned, his windshield had to be cleaned. Little guy painted gray. Overall, pretty good shape. These are not rubber tires on it, by the way. And next up, got cars rolling around here, is this little bug. And this guy, I just wanted to get usable again. I like this bug. Painted the back motor, cleaned it up, stripped off his paint, repainted it red. The windshield was actually, I wasn't even sure it was in there. It was smashed all the way down, and I couldn't tell if it was actually usable or not till I took the car apart. Fortunately, it was all in good shape. Um, you can see with that windshield cleaner I pointed out, real good deal. His tampos have some little air bubbles under it, but that's my fault. I didn't use the microsol on this guy. I thought I could get away without it. Didn't work out. But yeah, real nice. I like that one. He came out pretty good. Oh, by the way, he rolls. He rolls just fine. All his wheels move. Last one. This was the one that I kind of struggled with, and in the end, I don't really like these black graphics I put on it. I think I'd like it better if I hadn't done any graphics, but I like the wheels. I put some big rubber wheels on it. Came out good. Not as much to do with this one. It was in better shape to start with. Has this great big window that needed some cleaning up. Had a lot of scratches on it. And it's hard to see, but the window came out really good. It's a little yellow, but other than that, came out really good. And I repainted it white. Originally it was, I don't know. There's probably a picture on the screen right now. I don't remember what it was. Painted the back. Other than that, wheels all work. So there it goes. He works pretty good. So that should kind of wrap up our little storyline from the last video. You can get these on eBay and you can fix them up and get them in pretty good shape if you want. It just takes a little bit of work. Well, thanks for watching. Post any comments below. Subscribe to the channel and like us on Facebook at LE Diecast. Thanks for watching.